Whiteside at the 5. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Hood in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Williamson. By Lillard, and it goes down 2 points. We have a good rivalry game tonight with 2 conference foes. This should be a beauty.
Yes, indeed. I think the fans feel it, the coaches feel it, us as announcers, we feel it. The atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed. The 11-footer stolen by Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
As he's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Over Favors. Here's Whiteside. Changes up. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot's good.
And for someone who spends...
Trail by 8. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Pass to Hazanya. Put on the wing. Fires from the corner. And Hazanya gets it to go.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man. The Pelicans, they are committed to New Orleans. Some have speculated they'd be a candidate to move to the Seattle market. Organization-wise, they have said...
But on that one, they were there. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate. But in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
Lillard surveying the D. Drains the three-pointer.
It's great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
And it's Williamson missing. Trailblazers leading by 18. Here's Little. Tries again. Tolliver with the bucket.
Really nice job. That's something we say about him a lot.
And stolen by Bazemore. Pass to Lillard. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Redick passes to Hart. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Williamson. They need this. And the dunk by Williamson.
With the touch and concentration to finish.
Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ball's running. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
Little. And not sure what he was thinking there. Pelicans trail by 20. And the dunk by Williamson. It's the beginning of the second quarter. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Collins. Good on the shot.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Bazemore kicks to Lillard. Here's Azania. And it's good, assisting on the plays. Play out a little more evenly here in the second. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
The second overall pick in 2016, a lot of expectations for Brandon Ingram. If anything, he puts that pressure on himself. This is a young man that wants to be great.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Hood deciding where to go with it. Cullen passes to Hood. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Lillard makes that one, his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. And Clark, they say Brandon Ingram, his own biggest critic. Does all his frustration and worry become, you think, a hindrance?
I think it can be, guys. I mean, you can't weigh yourself down with self-frustration and self-criticism because it can keep you from being your best. At the end of the day, his talent is obvious. I think he's got tremendous upside, but that piece of the mentality that he brings has to be balanced out a bit.
There he is, beasting on the glass. Cannot be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lillard with no one around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't. Numbers aren't what they once were. The amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Now Hazonia. McCollum outside. Back to Hazonia. Pulls it up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 19-point game. Here's Holiday. Here's Favors. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Ingram. Persistence pays off as they find the back of the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out. Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pelicans trailed by 21. And there's the feed to Holiday. Chalk up 2 there. Holiday's got his...
To rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
McCollum against Redick from the high post. And he nails the jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
By McCollum. Portland leading by 9. Lillard, right side. From the top of the key, he buries it. Lillard's got 19 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Holiday with it. Now defended by McCollum. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard attacking. McCollum trying to get open. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Stolen by Holiday. Favors at the elbow. And here's Holiday. Williamson kicks to Favors. And another shot, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Put on the wing. He's looking for Hazonia and finds him.
And credit the whole team. It has been nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Count it good.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
Ball against Lillard. 6 to shoot. Over Favors. Kept alive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They just blocked
The comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Alexander Walker passes to Okafor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I like seeing Okafor getting physical and drawing fouls in his attempt to get to the basket. I mean, for a guy this size, he poses a lot of problems for opposing defenses.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And he is unable to get the second one.
I'll tell you what, coming straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke, Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing